without further ado, I think we'll bring it on home with Zoo Crew. And in order to do that, I'm going to need a suggestion. So could I have a suggestion, and this is when you can just yell out anything, of a crisis. Crisis.
Too many meats.
Too many meats. And if I could have a suggestion of an occupation.
Butcher.
Butcher! And if I could have an animal.
A kitten.
No.
Thank you. All right. I now bring the bi-weekly meeting of Paducah Township to order. All right, I want to address a few things here. First, one of the big ones today, I think you all know where I'm getting. It involves meat. It involves a number. And the number's an 8 that goes sideways.
Now, Mr. Kensington, I have to object right away because I believe firmly in my heart that an infinite number of meats is a good thing.
Excuse me, is that Luther? Can I have the
Yes,
lines,
Luther.
please? Can I have, okay, all right.
It's Luther.
No, that's more like Carl. If I could just have the back line. Yes, thank you.
I think an infinite number of meats can only be good for our economy, for our bellies, for our colons, and for keeping the cat population down a little bit.
Well,
Hey, excuse me.
excuse you.
You try telling that to us who are going out there off of our porch, and we are walking out there, and what are we walking into? Meat.
Meat. Walter,
I don't see the problem. Grill it.
I know that you all don't like me and my ways and the fact that I'm a vegetarian, but I need to say this.
Oh my God, here it
Oh.
goes.
I'm sorry, but there are just too many meats in this town, and most of them are processed, and
You're the one who raised this issue, aren't you?
I do not even want my child touching that. You can't even call it meat. It's factory-made garbage. We need to be putting healthy things into our bodies, not sausages. You don't even know what is in there.
Leanna Louise, whatever your name is, Louise Leanne. I'm sorry.
Leanne.
Leanne,
Okay.
Willow Sunshine.
Yeah, did you? Is that a kitten in your bundle there? Did you bring a cat into? Because that is that's at least about 3 municipal laws that you just
Some people say cat, I say daughter.
tramped over. All right, Louise is okay. Obviously pro cat, and let's face it, we have a lot of cats. I must also remind you that Luther is a butcher. Okay, so.
And I'm good at what I do, thank you very much.
Right, so.
At killing.
Yeah, that's part of it.
All right.
There's also a lot of slicing and cutting.
Okay,
Not just the killing. That's not just kill them and leave them there.
Slicing and cutting right onto my doorstep.
You order meat delivered to your house on a daily basis. How can you complain about this?
And I can't step out my house for all the meat you leave there. And my kids try to go out and play in the yard and they get stuck in meat.
Now this is a good point because let's face it, Paducah really does get, we get a lot of the jokes coming from Passamaquoddy saying things like, we're not proper enough and we don't get things like sewage and hygiene. And I think Walter there, he's a bit of a dandy, but I mean really when it comes down to it.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, I meant that in the finest of dandy ways.
All right, thank you.
Yes. I'm sorry. Sorry, Walter, I shouldn't just say those things.
Captain,
You can call me Captain.
Monsignor, I didn't realize that the issue was meat tonight, but it seems timely because my concern is for the number of squirrels in my yard. Could we
You're a new girl, right?
add them to the list of things we consider to be meat.
I would be happy to butcher those squirrels for you any day.
Spectacular.
But where are you gonna put them? That's my question. You
I'm
gonna put them on my porch?
Yes, Walter, I'm gonna put them on your porch.
Walter, you did ask for door-to-door service. I am
Every
sorry.
day you ask
You
for
could
door-to-door service.
put it in the newspaper or something. I know we got those. And I
I
know
think this is all, I think we need to bring this back to Leanne Louise.
Leanne Louise.
Because she's the one with the cat bundled up on your baby, and I'm telling you, it's making me hungry.
Okay.
I brought
fair
my
enough.
squirrels in a bag. If you want to eat them right now, I would be happy.
You got
Just
enough.
dinner
She
together?
got enough squirrels to pass around for everybody. Okay. All right. All right. All
Would
right.
everybody care for a
Citizens
squirrel?
of Passamaquoddy! Have you noticed there's been a shortage of squirrels around here?
Well, I did notice because the other day I was counting and I did not count as many as I normally do.
Those milky people at Paducah?
I feel like those dirty little Paducans are taking all our squirrels.
They are so disgusting.
They're
Brad
so
and Marco
gross.
were my squirrel friends.
Do you realize there's only one vegetarian in Paducah? And she's considered a pariah.
And
People look at her like
rightfully
there's
so.
something wrong with her.
Yeah,
But
only
here-
in Paducah.
Yeah, only in Paducah. You know, I'm so glad that we live in Passamaquoddy instead of
Passamaquoddy
Paducah.
is so forward thinking.
Oh, my-
Passamaquoddy has a coffee shop.
we have a coffee shop.
We have
We have an espresso machine.
we have 3 coffee shops.
We have vegan diets.
This is the best. They have really outdone themselves here today.
Cream. Real cream.
Real cream.
This is not coffee mate.
Right, right. That's what I said. I said it before you sat down.
Well, before I even came in here today, I said something's gonna be different today. I can just feel it. Something's gonna happen.
Little did you know it was gonna be real dairy creamer! Oh
I
man!
didn't know.
Oh man! I love it here. Don't you love it here?
I do. I love it here. It's homey, and yet there's a lot to offer, and yet I know everyone's name.
Yes. Yes.
That's one thing I really like. Knowing everyone's name.
It is nice, but I don't actually listen. Who's here? Do you know him? Do you know him?
Hello, everybody. I'd like to share some songs with you today. Finally, the Cafe Ole have allowed me the floor. So I just want to sing. Just want to share my heart. I am lactose intolerant, but that doesn't make me any less of a man. You see, I can eat all I want as long as there's no milk or cream from a can. That's why I give it to you without the cream. I'm more than I seem. Yeah, that's right. I am milkless man. Milkless man. I make it all sweet and foamy for you. I just need some synthetic white goo. I don't have much of a milk tooth. Thank you. I just wrote that this morning.
And our coffee shop is classy, all right? It is classy.
Of course it's classy. Of course your coffee shop's classy. That's what you guys do. You do classy. You know what we do here in Paducah? We do real food. We do the real thing.
That's some furry food.
Well, I ain't done with it yet. It's more than just the killing and the slicing. There's prepping and fur removal and all kinds of stuff that goes into butchering. People don't understand how complicated this job really is. You realize I had to let this cat drain for 3 days before I could cut it up.
That's what all the other ones are named for.
Well, yeah, they're hanging up over there drying out. You can't just start cutting into them or you get the blood all over the place. It's disgusting. You gotta let the blood drip into the trough.
That newspaper. For Walter.
Sweet. Yeah. Okay. Well, look at that. Fancy folks down the street seem to think their new coffee shop is something special.
I don't know how to read, so I
She already done come over and tell me that.
oh.
So the newspaper's a little... It also says there's a new city councilman.
Oh, wow.
Who wants to be called Captain.
He wants to be called Captain.
Yeah,
He looks like a captain.
he is a captain.
He's like, yeah, he's got a good profile.
I think he looks good. I think he looks good. I think he looks good for the city of Paducah.
Paducah. Paducah proud.
Yeah.
Paducah strong.
So you want some of this cat or not?
No.
Well, what are you, you're just here to tell me that you like coffee and judge me?
No,
That's all you came here for?
It was,
Oh, thank you. Good, good.
most,
Now make sure you put that in the deburring machine right away.
Okay, it's fine.
I came here to see if you would be willing to come over and butcher in our town.
Oh, really? So you've had yourselves a change of heart.
Well,
Maybe you're ready for some meat. Is that what you're telling me?
I mean, we certainly don't have any vegetarians in our community.
Well, that's not the rumor here in Paducah, is that y'all are vegetarians here. That's what we think over here. Y'all are vegetarians. Sitting around drinking your creamy, milky coffees and judging us for liking meat.
Yes, see, we've got good coffee. We've
Right.
got good coffee.
So maybe we can arrange an exchange here.
And there are,
You know, we got a dandy here in town that complains about the amount of meat that gets delivered to him.
who would
Maybe
complain about that?
that's my question too. But maybe if you went over to Walter's place and took some of the meat off of his front porch, you could bring it back with you and offer him samples.
That sounds like theft.
Now, Walter won't care.
Take a memo there, matey.
My porch is covered in meat.
Captain's here to save the day. All we need to do is, put this meat in crates and throw it overboard. How do you think that'll work?
Throw it overboard into the creek where our drinking water comes from.
New delivery.
See, more keeps coming.
Swan. It's pretty.
I see it as a business opportunity. See, more booty, more money. You know, we could probably do a trade.
Oh, yeah?
You know, you'd be a great first mate. Have you thought about running in politics?
Well, it is about time something gets done around here.
That's right. I need you on my team.
All right, and what do I get from the deal?
Well, a fancy office, and dinners with important people, and all the meat you can eat.
Oh, I got all the meat I can eat. Tell me what, you get me a dinner with that butcher and we got a deal. I've got half a mind to set him straight.
Done.
So what was it you wanted to talk to me about, Walter?
You're delivering too much meat to my doorstep.
Well, now that just hurts. It hurts me in my heart. It makes me feel like you don't value my meat or my job or my trade or me.
Now listen here. I come into your shop every day.
And you order more meat
I order meat.
every day.
And it
I
sounds
deliver
like
exactly the amount of meat that you order. So I think maybe this might be on you a little bit. Maybe we each have to share the responsibility.
There you. He goes that home. Here you go. Ha!
There you go.
There you go, Walter. There you go. There you go.
It's a good man.
Thank you.
It's a good man, Bob.
I'm gonna walk this off.
We're gonna work that. We're gonna work that off.
Okay, I'll be back.
Okay, Bob. Thank you.
you see that he just handed me a bunch of wet newspaper. It's red. Look, there's stuff dripping out of it.
Well, yeah, that's fresh cat. Just like you ordered yesterday.
Yeah, but I didn't know it was gonna come in a. Well, I should by now probably.
That's how I
No,
always
it's gonna-
deliver all of my products, is wrapped up in yesterday's newspaper.
I sent little Bobby out to play. I'm just gonna set this on the floor. I sent little Bobby out to
You're
play
gonna-
the other day.
Oh my God!
He tripped over a seal.
You ordered a seal.
Yeah, but I didn't know Bobby was gonna trip
Do you
over it.
realize the amount of red tape I had to go through to get you a seal? It took me 3 weeks, and I had to speak to 4 different governments to get you that seal. And now you're going to complain to me because your boy can't walk straight?
Well, it was a good seal.
It was delicious, I'm sure.
It was delicious, but
We are not usually accustomed to transferring seals across the ocean, but
Well, I gotta tell you, this is too good to pass up. I mean, you gotta do something for me. This seal is delicious.
we are very interested in some of your domestic needs that you have in
Oh, I can get you all kinds of domestic needs. I can get you cats and possums and dogs and hamsters and guinea pigs and probably the occasional squirrel.
Oh,
I've heard there's a little problem with the squirrels in my town, and they were thinking about maybe sending them over to me too.
that sounds very exotic.
You know, it's all kinds. It's all kinds. And sometimes I could sell you a raccoon or two and pretend it's a cat if you want. Once you cut the feet off, you can't tell the difference.
All right, well, the Prime Minister won't even know what it is. Go ahead and sign there.
Okay. So you're gonna get me.
Lisa, come on in. Sorry, Secretary ran off. Okay, you're probably wondering why I called you in here.
It's not to make fun of me again. is it?
No, it's actually about you making fun of me. Don't think I have got eyes and ears on the street, and I know you are impersonating me. In a smear campaign is all I can guess. Calling yourself captain and acting like you're a pirate and going for booty. Okay, I like to be called captain, but you do not have to. Louise, I know the lounge is open, but if you could just please come into the curtain. This is part of, this is the office. I know, don't worry, I might have raised my voice, but okay, hear me out, okay? Oh, I wish I could offer you a place to sit, but you gotta stay in here. Don't go into the lounge, okay? They need to be separate.
Are you expecting a cabaret show?
No, lounge. Oh, you twist my words all the time. Oh, okay, well, just hear me out. If you're so good at impersonating me, I might need a double. And if you stop acting like a crazy pirate, I mean, you know, you can do some crazy things if you think it'd endear the public.
Only Captain.
Okay?
To you about something.
Oh, something. Let me see. Yep. Got you down here for something.
Okay.
Yeah. It's in my office. Yes. Quick. Oh, I hate those things, the creepy crawlies. Just give me the willies.
I'm
Oh,
referring
get
to
Luther
a
on that phone.
tiny microphone in your office.
Oh, I get it.
Above.
A they need microscopes.
Let's get to the
I
point.
think they're out of
Yes.
range of the bug.
The point.
Pushing it farther. I feel that it's important for me to share with you.
Yes,
Um,
you can share with me. Let's pretend that didn't happen.
I'm not good at the word.
Yes.
Somebody is looking to assess you.
Somebody. I knew it. I just don't know who, but I just feel eyes on me every time I walk to go get the mail, every time I walk to go get little Lewis inside. And he won't come inside because he thinks he's got a squirrel up the tree, and he's not going to leave the tree until, you know, it's like, you're not going to get it because you can't climb a tree. I don't care how hard you stare.
I can get you squirrel, I can get you cat, I can get you possums. Recently I found out I can get you a town hall administrator. I can send you a real human. So I think that might be worth a little more than a couple seats.
Well, we can throw in
He calls himself Captain, by the way. Like he's a big deal in Paducah.
a manatee.
A manatee. Man, those are so illegal to kill in our skin country, I can't even start it. That sounds great. We'll take,
the manatee?
yeah, we'll take the manatee.
Manatee.
All right, I'll change you the manatee for the town hall manager. And, you know, I guess,
Luther, thank you for meeting me.
no problem, Captain.
I have just been brought wise,
Yeah.
you might say, to the fact
Huh,
that somebody has got gun sights on me.
gun sights.
New girl told me.
The new girl told you that
Yes,
somebody has
she's a
gun sights
smart
on you.
whip.
She is a
from
whip.
Passamaquoddy. She
She
knows.
came from, well, she came from Passamaquoddy, that's not automatically a credit.
I know. Okay, get your prejudice aside just for a
I'm
second,
just saying,
Luther.
those people like to put milk in their coffee.
Yeah, I know. It's
Those people are
disgusting.
weird.
I mean, what if you're lactose intolerant?
I don't know. How are
I
you
don't know.
supposed to deal with that? They don't eat a whole lot of meat either.
Yeah, yeah. They
I
don't.
mean, they've asked for some, but they don't
Yeah,
appreciate it.
that's right.
Not like Walter.
Right. That's true. They you know what? And they accept civil unions over there. Yeah, I say, you know, if you I'm
Either get married or
Beyonce,
don't.
and you want it, you put a ring on it.
Either get married or don't.
That woman knows.
What's
Yeah.
this middle ground bullshit?
That's a middle
Either
ground.
get married or don't.
Either get married or don't. But
That's
anyway,
what I'm saying.
the point is,
Uh-huh.
somebody has got their gun sights on the old captain.
Do you have any idea who that might be?
I have no idea. She started talking about bugs, and she lost me after that. I could not pay
Well,
attention.
yeah,
I
well,
was
you
too
start
worried.
thinking
I
about
still feel
bugs.
like they're on me right now.
I don't blame you. Your office is disgusting.
God, it's disgusting. Anyway, I think.
So what do
she
you
said-
what do you
I
need
think
from
she
me?
says it's an inside job. I need you to have my back.
Of course I got you back.
Yeah, because I've been
got you
giving you
back.
leniency
I got you back.
on this cat thing.
I got you back right now, buddy.
Right.
You know
got
I
my
do.
back.
You know
That's
I
right.
always got you back.
I want to let you know I'm going to be playing a little shell game with them.
That ought to be worth a manatee or two. Yes, you do. Look delicious. All right.
That's the last of that?
That's the last one?
Yes.
All right. All right. How'd you enjoy the cat?
A little, what should I say? What's the word?
Is he stringy?
Stringy.
I'm not
and-
surprised. He was a little uptight.
That would be the right word, yes.
Yeah, he was a little uptight. You know, you want to, next time I send you one, you want to boil him for a couple hours. Then put him on the rack
And then
to
the slow.
smoke.
Yes,
Slow cook him.
good to know.
Yeah,
For next time.
yeah. I'm kind of feeling like this manatee just needs a little help right
It
now.
needs a little water.
A little water?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right then. So what you're gonna
I had a complaint of, Walter seems to be getting a lot of meat, and I think there's a bias in that.
Oh.
In some way. I think there's like, and I don't want to say what his gentrification is or exactly, but I think it's almost like a reverse sort of, a reverse, yeah, we look a little gaunt.
Okay, sit down.
Okay. Oh, let me sit in the lounge?
Yes,
Okay. While you sit over there?
we'll be sitting.
Oh, things are changing. Are you okay, Captain?
Yes, I'm fine now.
Okay.
Now that I have control of all the meat in town,
Yes, you do.
now no one will have any meat!
No, nobody will have any meat. What, no, I was just talking about, there's a, Louise.
That's right.
Yeah,
It
you.
was me all along.
You were the captain all along?
Yes.
How did you do that? I was at the town meeting. You were like 2 places at once.
You see, all you have to do is get one person, just one person to buy up all the meat, and then we just dispose of it, and then it's done, and then everyone is a vegetarian!
Walter!
See?
Walter's in on your thing! Here I thought it was all reverse, oh God, I know what it is. Like, I think he's gay, but he's not. I think he's getting favors because...
It's all gonna be okay now. It's all gonna be okay.
Okay.
Just have some tofu. You'll be fine.
Tofu, what, is this free range? Do
It's
these
organic silken tofu.
organic, silken...
Yes.
Silken.
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 Yes.
Tofu.
That means
That means it's made out of silk?
so much you have to learn.
There's so much I do have to learn. For instance, I don't even really know how to pronounce your name. I know it's some sort of like, it's spelled with a Z, and I think there might be a Y in there that isn't really
And
sounding.
there's a silent PH.
Okay, see, I had no idea that was in there. Okay, so do you think I can buy this meat off Walter?
Eat the tofu.
Okay.
Shoki.
Here,
Now, my son cannot step out the door without tripping over some tofu. That tofu is so silky, he tripped and just slid frictionlessly for blocks. I haven't found him yet.
You're welcome.
Oh, sorry.
You're in charge.
All right. Well, thank you. Thank you for coming out once again. We are Zoo Crew from right to left. We are
Kara.
Eric
James.
Aubrey?
Nick.
and Nick.
Yes, Nick.